Guard. Why is it we didn't do that first? Because we don't want to be on our backs. But there are times when you might end up on your back. Or there's a time when you may actually choose to go to your back. Right? It's like, what? Why would you? What are you talking about? Choose to go on your back? I always think of a friend of mine named Dennis Alexio. He was a world champion kickboxer, ferocious. It's like the Mike Tyson of kickboxing. You're not kicking with him, striking with him. You're not clinching with him. Your best bet is to pull guard. Right? It's like, what? Why would you pull guard? But you know, in that situation, yes. Also, the idea of somebody's much bigger, like a kid and an adult, probably better off. We'll look at that a little bit later. But for right now, I just want to talk about guard retention. You can't let somebody pass your guard. If they pass your guard and pull a weapon on you, you have very little defense. It's so much harder. It's bad enough if they're in your guard. If they pass your guard, you don't have your legs to try to stifle things and get in position. It's very, very, very tough. So a couple concepts about guard retention. Number one, when you're training guard retention, just do it a lot. Have people pass your guard all the time. That is how you're going to get good. You have them pass your guard over and over and over and over again, and your body will adjust. Okay, but that takes a long time. Let me just give you a couple ideas that are going to be really important for you. Okay. When he goes, he's starting to pass my guard somewhere, right? Okay, that foot on the hip is going to be very important. See where it is? It's not quite on his hip. When he starts to move forward to me a little bit, see now I get the other foot on the hip because I know he's going to knee cut pass right here. This is just going to stifle his movements a little bit. Okay, I also have to watch for all the striking, right? That's why I'm holding the arms. I'm also looking for the weapons all the time. He does the same thing. Let's say he does. So the first thing is keeping distance. Putting the foot on the hip, keeping distance and all. Okay. Second thing, what if he does get this leg down and I didn't get my other one in and he goes to pass? Head control. Head control. See, I already have, possibly something right here. You need to keep his head. For him to pass your guard, he's either going to go past your guard and hold side kesa sort of position, right? Like this, or he's going to go pass and go belly down. Either one. Look where his head is. The kesa, and this one, his head's way over here. The kesa, his head's still up here quite a ways. So when he's passing, if we go back to where he's passing, as he's passing, if you just keep his head off your body when he goes past, right? It's going to have a hard time passing your guard. So this is super important, and tends to be in jiu-jitsu. It doesn't come up until like your black belt or something. You start realizing about pushing the head. Until you push that head off of you, don't let it happen. Just one thing, when he's sliding to a kesa, he might keep his head way up. So I have to stop his hip here a little bit, right? Because here he can't, because I've stopped his hip, he can't quite go, right? So he's going to end up going belly down, and that's when you push his head and get out of it, okay? But you have to be mobile, you have to be able to move a lot. The other thing is, when he's coming out, say he's coming around the outside low, try to stop that arm. This arm grabbing your head, that stops all your mobility. You need mobility to have a good guard, have good guard retention. Stop that arm. So as he's coming around and all, grab it preemptively. Right? He's going to go like this, grab it preemptively and put it over here. A lot of times we push at the hip. That's what I learned, when we started long time ago doing jiu-jitsu in the 90s. We would often, when they come around, we'd push on the hip here, right? But that doesn't stop him from grabbing my head, and he can crush through it and all. If you can grab the wrist, you know what happens? It stops him from grabbing your head. It allows you to make some movement, and when he comes through, I'm going to put that on his hip, right? I'm going to try to use that to stop his hip. Okay? If he comes around like the regular side control sort of position, I put on his hip, now I come back, right? You might have all kinds of things available, right? So if I just give you a few tips. One, do a lot of guard passing. Have the person pass your guard. When they pass, come back and do it again, over and over and over and over again. And then head control. Keep the head off of you. When they're passing, if they do pass, just keep that head off your body. Wrist control or hand control so they can't control your head. Stop them from controlling your head. And last thing, if he's here, if I'm like this, I can't stand up or get up when I'm kind of flat. I have to make sure I come up. If I grab his arm with my forehand, notice I'm in the biceps now. If I go with my forehand, guess what? Remember we mentioned a little bit about the elbow in or the elbow out for standing up? And I can put my elbow in, shrimp, and now I'm back because I went far arm. If I go near arm, once he's passed pretty far, I can't get on my side very well. I need to use the far arm to recover that guard. Okay? So there's a couple. The reason I picked those is because I think people don't see them too much, or they might pass those up. They're advanced, but start working them now. It'll really help your guard retention.
Here's a terrible situation. Here's a guy over here. You can see his arm raised because he has a knife in it, and he's just randomly stabbing people. As he chases people away, everybody starts running, and then one of the guys runs and falls down. Okay, this is a very, very bad situation to be in, correct? Well, look what he does instinctually. He turns and gets to his guard, to rocking chair position, but with what? What's natural is bicycle kicks. Kick him away. He's kicking him away, kicking him away. All right, so let me just show you what happens here at speed one time. Here he goes, falls, turns, tumbles, back, kick, kick, kick.